NBA Fantasy, DFS lineup picks for February 10th. DFS picks for Monday's 10-game slate in the NBA. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back at it again with another NBA DFS lineup breakdown. It's Monday and we've got a 10-game slate to dive into. Whether you're a seasoned DFS pro or just getting started, I've got you covered with some of the best picks for tonight's action. But before we get started, remember to stay updated with lineup announcements and keep an eye on late swaps. That's how you stay ahead of the game and keep your lineups profitable. Let's jump into the top plays for this slate, and hopefully you're ready to cash in tonight. Alright, let's start with the core plays for tonight. These are the players you'll want to build your lineup around. First up, we've got the MVP candidate himself, Nikola Jokic at $12,700 on DraftKings and $12,800 on FanDuel. You might be thinking, is Jokic worth the price? The answer is a solid yes. He's been averaging over 68 fantasy points per game and has even gone over 70 fantasy points in 3 of his last 5 games. With so much value on this slate, don't overthink it. If you can fit him into your lineup, Jokic is a must-play tonight. Coming in at $10,800 on DraftKings and $11,600 on FanDuel, SJ is quickly becoming matchup-proof. He's coming off a 50-point performance against Phoenix, and with the Pelicans being the third-worst defense in the league, expect another monster game from him tonight. Shai is on a tear, and with a 38% usage rate, he's primed for another huge performance, especially since Oklahoma City is favored heavily in this matchup. Now let's talk about another point guard option who could explode tonight, Damian Lillard. At $9,200 on DraftKings and $9,500 on FanDuel, Dame is ready to step up, especially with Giannis Antetokounmpo sidelined. He just dropped a 69-point DraftKings performance, and with his usage rate expected to go up, Lillard is in a great spot tonight against Golden State. His scoring is there, and a potential triple-double is always in play with him. I'd lean Gilgeous-Alexander in GPPs, but Lillard is a great option for cash games tonight. Now let's move on to some cash game targets, players who provide a safe floor and consistent production. First up, we've got Kyle Kuzma from the Milwaukee Bucks. At $5,300 on DraftKings and $6,200 on FanDuel, Kuzma has been solid since joining the Bucks. He's averaging a 24% usage rate in his first couple of games and saw 36 minutes against Philly. Milwaukee is facing a Pelicans team that's been struggling defensively, and Kuzma is in line for more minutes and opportunities. He's a fantastic value play tonight. Next, let's talk about DeAndre Ayton from Portland. At $6,700 on DraftKings and $7,200 on FanDuel, Ayton is another player who is slightly underpriced for his production. He's been averaging 32 minutes per game with a solid 22% usage rate. Portland is facing Denver, a team that's been giving up a lot of fantasy points to centers, and Ayton is primed for a double-double. He's a great cash game option if you want to save some salary at center. For another solid option in cash games, look no further than Miles Bridges from Charlotte. At $8,800 on DraftKings and $8,400 on FanDuel, Bridges has been seeing massive usage with LaMelo Ball and others on the injury report. His 30% usage rate in the last 2 weeks is a great indicator that he's going to get plenty of opportunities tonight. Bridges has been averaging 45 fantasy points per game, and with Charlotte's lineup uncertain, his floor is high, making him a safe play for cash games. Now let's shift to some GPP targets, players with high upside and potential for a ceiling game. First, we've got Harrison Barnes from the Sacramento Kings. At $5,000 on DraftKings and $4,800 on FanDuel, Barnes is in an excellent spot tonight. The Washington Wizards have been struggling defensively, and Barnes could take full advantage. He's coming off a solid 38-point game against a tough opponent, and with Washington being one of the worst defenses, this is a prime spot for him to go off. He's a great leverage play for GPPs, especially if you want to pivot from the heavily owned Victor Wembanyama. Next up, Franz Wagner from the Orlando Magic. At $8,500 on DraftKings and $8,600 on FanDuel, Wagner has been a bit inconsistent this season, but his usage rate has been solid at 34%. Orlando is playing a fast-paced game against Atlanta, who ranks among the fastest teams in the league. This is a high-possession game, and Wagner could get a lot of opportunities, making him a great GPP play with potential for a 58-plus fantasy point performance. Last up for GPPs, we've got Tyler Herro from the Miami Heat. At $8,200 on DraftKings and $8,200 on FanDuel, Herro is a bit of a riskier play, but with the Boston Celtics dealing with injuries, he could be in line for a big game. He's shown he can drop 50+ fantasy points in the right matchup, and with the Celtics defense being banged up, Harrow is a great potential boom or bust option tonight. Finally, let's talk about some value plays to help you round out your lineup without breaking the bank. First, we've got Richaun Holmes from the Washington Wizards. At $4,900 on DraftKings and $5,600 on FanDuel, Holmes is a great value play. He's been starting and playing over 26 minutes a game recently, and San Antonio's defense has been awful. Holmes doesn't need to do much to return value at this price, and he's a nice budget option for DFS tonight. Next, we've got Al Horford from the Boston Celtics. At $3,900 on DraftKings and $4,300 on FanDuel, Horford is a steal. With Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum dealing with injuries, Horford could see more minutes tonight. Even against a tough Miami defense, his price is so low that he only needs to hit 6x value to be worth it, and he's shown he can do that with ease. And there you have it. Those are your top DFS picks for tonight's NBA slate. Whether you're building cash game lineups or taking a shot in GPPs, there are plenty of great options to choose from. Remember to stay updated on any last-minute news and make those late swaps when necessary. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and drop your favorite DFS picks in the comments. I'll be back with more DFS insights soon. Good luck tonight and let's win some money. Catch you next time.